Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is Sokoninaru, which I may have mangled. This is the bit where I mangle the name of everything. So you know, come along for the ride and you can enjoy it. This is a song called Lament Moment, and it's off of this album, Choetsu. Again, not entirely certain I pronounced that right either. So at least Lament Moment, I can pronounce that. So someone called James Martin asked for this several times, and then when I did a search for this band name, I'll try it again, Sokoninaru. When I did a search for it in my comments, turns out I've been asked for this several times, going back over months. So sorry to all the people who did ask for it. That's what happens, isn't it, sometimes? I mean, even going back as far as 2 years, people have been asking for this band. So, but most recently, James Martin went on a bit of a campaign to get this band. So here we are. I haven't heard it, but what was it he said? What was it he said? No, mostly he just says, listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. I haven't heard this, but I'm always interested in finding new things, as are the clever people that watch my channel. And the clever people are the people that watch things even if they've never heard of them. Just saying. Couldn't get that in my ear then. Let's get on with it. That's not like me. The end. Wow, quite a lot to unpick there, isn't there? I feel like I've just listened to 3 different songs all kind of cut together. On the one hand, you've got a song that is super catchy and super draw you in, that chorus, na 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 na, and you kind of go, oh right, yeah. And then on the other hand, you've got something where they've overdriven it into distortion land, which literally pushes you away. You know, you've got on the one hand, you got, hey, catchy chorus. On the other hand, it's like, Gah! Push, 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 and then you've got all the stuff kind of mixed in between that, where it kind of goes off into just quirky musicianship. So, as a listener, you can't settle in, the kind of thing. You're never quite sure how many bars of the song you're going to get before it goes off somewhere else. So what you've got is 3 musicians who are clearly very good at what they do and are writing really quirky stuff because it's fun to do, and that's, you know, they don't want to. This, I've heard one song by them, and I suspect that this album is full of songs that you wouldn't quite expect them to do. You know, because they strike me straight off as 3 musicians who, I mean, they'll be saying, oh, pushing the boundaries or whatever. But basically, it's 3 musicians who just want to keep chopping things up. They don't want to follow the normal song structure or something that's straightforward. I could be wrong, of course. This could be full of straightforward songs, and this is the weird, quirky one off the album, track 10, you know. But that's how I feel about it. So it's really inventive stuff, and it's really clever, and it's really hard to do. And the production, that's had some production, that has. So somebody's, you know, sweated over their studio software on that one. And I think there's only a certain kind of audience for it. I think the audience, the 88 Pilgrimages kind of audience, will like this. It has. I'm not saying that they're the same, but when I was watching it, I thought this kind of reminds me of that quirky. I mean, it's got that big bass sound as well, bass guitar sound, and it kind of reminds me of that quirky. We're doing what we want to do. It's artistic, and you know, we're not in this for the money kind of feel, even though that was a very slick video. I got all of these thoughts. That's what I mean. That's one thing about this. It's given me all of these thoughts tumbling about in my head, and at the moment, I'm literally just spitting them all out. So I don't actually know if I'm making sense. But what you've got is a mishmash of a song done by musicians who want to do what they want to do. You know, they're not trying to fit some kind of structure. Someone's going to write the word gent underneath this, I'm sure they are. But how do I feel about it? I don't know. It's uncomfortable to listen to. So I couldn't, and it's hard to grasp. It's hard to get a hold of. I realize that's the point. I think I would just struggle to listen to an album full of it. I have no idea what the rest of this album is like, but if it's like that, I think I would struggle with an album full of that stuff. And some people will love it. Some people will sit and stroke their chins with their headphones on and really kind of pull it apart and enjoy it for that kind of exercise. But yeah, it's clever stuff that on the one hand pushes you away and on the other hand pulls you in. I mean, it's clever. Well done. I'm just going to go around in circles here. Let me know what you think, because this one's an odd one. Japan does it again. Yeah, let me know what you think. See you soon. Bye bye.